I'm Mike Shapiro. I write musicals based in genres like science fiction and fantasy because I believe those settings are both fun and emotionally rich. My shows are meant for both adults and kids and lean towards being entertaining, with some positive humanistic messages smuggled in along the way. In 2019, my musical The Bully Problem made its premiere here in Los Angeles. We had an overwhelmingly positive audience response, got some fantastic reviews, and were nominated for a number of awards. This year, I've got a brand new musical called Gideon and the Blundersnorp. It takes place in a medieval fantasy world and concerns a young stable hand who confronts a decidedly angry monster. Along the way, he teams up with a kidnapped young viscountess named Alana who couldn't be further from Gideon on the social spectrum. The two make a daring escape from bandits, navigate a treacherous forest, and eventually face, you guessed it, the Blundersnorp. The show is meant to entertain, but it also addresses a meaningful topic. Gideon starts out as a humble stable hand who's told he can never rise above his station. Alana's been taught that her value comes from her inherited social status. During the course of their adventure, both come to question these notions and ask whether they can't be something other than what they're supposed to be. Another thing this show strives to be is cinematic. For one thing, the score draws from both medieval folk music as well as the tradition of epic film scores. And even though we're in a 42-seat theater, the musical contains a chase on horseback through a forest, a leap over a giant chasm, and of course, a monster battle. Some very creative people are right now figuring out how to pull this off on stage. If you listen, you can hear their distant shouts of frustration. With the help of an organization called New Musicals, Inc., we're staging the show this August, that's the one that's coming up, at the Hollywood Fringe Festival. And here is where we could use your help. As we found out with The Bully Problem, musicals are expensive. There's venue rental, insurance, personnel fees, props and set pieces, and lots more. The total cost to us is about $10K, and given that we're in a small theater this year, there's no way that we can recoup from ticket sales alone. Hence, this Kickstarter. Okay, value proposition time. Why should you toss in your hard-earned cash for this show? I'll give you a couple of possible reasons. 1, you want to encourage live musical theater in a time when the performing arts are struggling to return. 2, you like medieval fantasy stories. 3, you want to brag to your buddies about being a patron of the arts. 4, one of the cast members is your friend. 5, and this may be the most convincing, we have a slate of really cool backer rewards, from autographed script pages to personalized thank you videos from the cast. If your pockets are deep enough, you can even be an official producer of the show and have your name on our program. So follow this link, that's fundraiser.gideonmusical.com, and check out our donor rewards. If money is tight, we'd still love it if you could share the link or maybe share this video. That's about it. We hope you can help out. And in any case, hope to see you in the audience, either in person or via our live stream on August 28th. And now if you'll excuse me, I think the director is going to yell at me about the chasm scene.
How are we going to do this, Mike?
Yeah, I know.
This is
I know.
ridiculous. You can't put a chasm on stage.
I just hope this Kickstarter works.
This is the time when dark forces gather and few dare to tread.